Hello, folks. Welcome back to MJ Hurley Sports. Sorry, it's been a while on the channel. I've been in the midst of a lot of amazing things. So a couple housekeeping items before we get to our topic today, which is the negotiations between the Players Association and the Major League Baseball owners. That's what we're going to be talking about today. But first, there are two things I need to do in terms of housekeeping. Number one, I would be remiss if I did not mention what is happening in the country right now. I am not one who's going to talk about politics a lot, especially on here. The channel is MJ Hurley Sports, not MJ Hurley Politics. What happened to George Floyd in Minneapolis, in Minnesota, was inexcusable. Absolutely. I'm not going to say anything else than that. People have their First Amendment right to protest, and I'm not going to speak on how they should protest or when they should protest or where they should protest. That's not my place. But I would like to say that I stand with those who are discriminated against. You should never be discriminated against for any reason whatsoever. What happened to George Floyd was inexcusable. And for anybody who is affected by that, I'm very deeply sorry. Now, with that in mind, why I have been gone for a little bit, not really that long, but why I've been a little bit more absent on YouTube recently is because I've recently agreed to write for 4 different websites. So the first website is for Fansided's MLB blog for the Oakland A's, the White Cleat Beat. I'm very excited for that one. You are going to be seeing this video tomorrow. I'm recording it on Tuesday, June 2nd. You're going to be seeing it on Wednesday, June 3rd. On the same day, there's going to be an article coming out on Fansided, one of my first feature articles for that website, doing a feature on a minor league baseball player for the A's, Danny Bautista Jr. His father was a Major League Baseball player for the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2001 when they won the World Series. So that's the first article I'm doing on there. Then I'm also writing for Primetime Sports Talk. Primetime Sports Talk is a all-sports website. So for that website, I'm going to be writing for football, baseball, and basketball, so NFL, MLB, NBA. Pretty much whatever comes out, I'll be writing about that. Some kind of general ideas. I did a story the other day about why James Harden can't win with a superstar on his team and why he really doesn't need a superstar on his team to win a NBA championship. So that's what I'm doing with Primetime Sports Talk. Then there are 2 websites where I'm doing more specific work. I'm writing for NFL and fantasy football for the Score Crow. Fantastic place, fantastic group of people there. So I'm going to be doing a lot of football work there. And then last but certainly not least, with Last Word on Sports, I'm going to be writing for NBA there. So if you want to find specific content on football, baseball, basketball, you can go to any 4 of those places. You can go to my author pages. You can find those on my website, mjhurleysports.com. You can go to the homepage. The link to my homepage will be in the description. You can go there, find any of my content from any of those places. So that's what I've been doing. Is a lot of work to kind of get into the flow of those websites, figure out how to write for all those specific websites. So that's what I've been doing. Also, yes, I'm not wearing glasses. I normally am wearing glasses. My head hurts. It's been a long day. I've had that light in front of my face for a very long time. So I apologize for that. It's been a long day. It's really hot outside. My head hurt. My eyes hurt. So we're going to be recording these videos without glasses. The next couple videos that I'm going to record kind of all at the same time, not going to have glasses as well. So if you're confused, sorry, get used to it. Okay, so now let's get down to business. What we're going to be talking about today is the discussions between the negotiations, discussions, talks, whatever you want to call them, between Major League Baseball Player Association and the owners. To make this simple, throughout the entire video, I'm going to call them the players and the owners. You know who I'm talking about. I don't need to say the long names every single time. Now that we have that in order, what are the proposals? Where are they separate? What's going on? So the first proposal from the owners said they want an 82-game season. Players are going to get like basically 25% of their salary, which I don't know how they think that was going to go over well, but they tried. It didn't work, but they sure tried. So that was kind of the first proposal. Not a lot of specifics involved. Yes, there's like a 76-page safety manual that the owners sent to the players. I don't really think the players had any. Guys, words are hard. I'm tired. Okay. Anyway, there is a very big proposal in terms of safety sent from the owners to the players. I don't think the players had a problem with it. It was really long. I'm not going to dive into that. It's just like testing and all of that stuff, which is absolutely necessary, right? So then the players took almost a week to respond, really. And what they responded with was they wanted, instead of an 82-game season, they want 114 games. Okay, that's an increase. They wanted exactly how much salary in terms of percentage compare. So when you take 114 out of 162, whatever that percentage is, That's the percentage they want of their original agreed to contracts, which is totally realistic, right? And so the players said, because we're asking for a little bit more money, here's a couple things that we're going to do. One, they were giving the ability for Major League Baseball, the owners, to do deferred payments in 2021 and 2022 of November of the $100 million. That is if the postseason does not happen this year, which most likely it would. But if the postseason doesn't happen, players are recognizing that's a place where they could make more money. So if it doesn't happen, they ask for some deferred money. If not, everything's all good, all said and done. So that is one place where the players were kind of being reasonable. The other place where they made a big concession was the players agreed to a lot of broadcast enhancements. Now, what that means is basically the players are willing to be mic'd up. They're willing to do a lot more in-game interviews, which is something that Major League Baseball needs to do, especially right now. In general, they need to do it already. I've talked to you all about that before. They need to do it already. But especially right now, if they want to make Major League Baseball interesting, you need to hear Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo mic'd up and giving each other crap during the game. You need to hear Mike Trout running his butt off in center field for a home run, robbing it, and then getting hyped in center field. Those are the things we need to be hearing in order to make baseball interesting, especially because of the fact that due to the timeline of the coronavirus, what's going to happen is Major League Baseball is pretty much not going to have a spotlight in American sports until 2022, until after the next CBA is agreed to. So that's going to be a very bad thing. Major League Baseball is not going to get the revenue they're normally going to get. Even next year in 2021, they're still not going to get the normal revenue. So they need to take action now. They need to try and be the first sport to come back, which the players' proposal on Sunday, that's what their proposal was going to do, is get them to be the first sport to come back. They want to be back by June 30th. So basically, if they want the 3-week time period to get ready, spring training 2.0, that puts them, they have a week from when this video is being recorded. They have till June 9th to agree and get their crap together and start now. The owners came back yesterday on Monday and said, I don't know about 114 games. I don't even know about 82. Let's go to 50. Hello? That's not even close. So they are very far apart here. The other concession the players made was, we'll do a lot of extra events. We'll do an all-star game in the postseason or after the season. We'll do a home run derby. We'll do skill challenges. We'll do any special events. The Major League Baseball wants to make money because we all know Major League Baseball likes making money. The owners like making money. We have millionaires arguing with billionaires. That's why this is hard. So we've got millionaires arguing with billionaires. That makes it really hard, right? So, MJ, what's going to happen? You may ask. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know what's going to happen. I've talked to a lot of people about this. I've talked to minor leaguers. First of all, minor leaguers are pissed because a lot of them are getting let go. The people who aren't getting let go are getting their salaries cut, or they're still only making $400 a week, which really is not enough to live. You guys, I'm making more than that at my summer job almost, and I'm in college. I'm supposed to be broke. These are professional baseball players. They're very talented. It takes way more talent to do what they do than what I'm doing, and somehow we're making like the same amount of money. That ain't right. So with all of this in mind, if I had to take a side, I would take the players' side. Now, I say this because overall right now they're being more reasonable. They're being more reasonable in negotiation. They're giving more concessions that don't completely hurt the players, but also can help the owners. So I don't know where they're going to end up. I honestly think they're going to end up right out back around the 82 games that the owners first proposed. That's probably where I think they're going to end up. I don't know how much money the players are going to be making. There are going to be a lot of broadcast enhancements. I see that's something that sticks. The owners need to officially respond to this proposal before anything can move forward. I don't know what's going to happen. But this has kind of been my thoughts on everything going on right now, whether that from the protests at the beginning of the video to now the meat of this video being Major League Baseball and the negotiations. If I had to pick a side, I would pick the players, but the negotiations are not over. So maybe by the end of the negotiations, I'll say, screw the players. The owners are right. The players are being stupid. I don't know what's going to happen, but I thought it's a very hot topic right now, especially in sports. So I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts, opinions, kind of show both sides. I definitely know that the owners are going to lose a lot of money, but I think realistically, both sides need to get their crap together, realize they're all going to lose money this season, probably going to lose money next season too. And since Major League Baseball has been making more money the last 2 years than ever, they need to just cut their losses, get a season, because otherwise it's going to be much, much worse when the next CBA comes up and they need to go negotiate again. Major League Baseball doesn't want to have a strike this season. They want to play. They want to get the national spotlight. And if they don't do that, it's going to be bad. So those are kind of been my thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you all later.